What's going on, everybody? I am CaptainRoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell, Tormund's Quest 17. Hey,
That was absolutely beautiful.
it was beautiful, but you know one thing I didn't do? I didn't check the video of the other guys this week. and they have been Thanos the fuck out of the show.
We were so busy getting here on time that we forgot to complete all safety checks before the plane took off.
Hey,
I don't ever safety check.
Perfectly balanced as all things should
You know how many times I go live and I look down and I'm like, oh, I'm playing 14, but I'm still under Warzone. All right.
Usually I forget to pull the correct volume slider up, so I sit here and talk to myself for 15 minutes, and then somebody finally goes, "Mic's off, bro."
Dude, those
You've been in the chat for 10 minutes, and now you tell me. Mic's off, bro.
been there for a couple of those depressing streams. God, I'm so entertaining. They didn't even tell me that I wasn't on.
He just looked. They thought you were doing the first part of your show as a mime. It's cool.
Truth. Welcome back, guys.
Can we please take this moment and recognize one of our cast members tonight for the amazing launch he had on his game? Can we give a round of applause to fucking Nelstar for the Final Fantasy launch today? He has been pulling beard hairs out of his face for, I don't know, the last 6 months trying to get it together, and it is all launched now. And if you want to see what relief looks like, that's the face right there. That's the face.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. No, thank you guys. Thank you. We launched this. Here at RoBear, there's my update for that. We launched a small little game known as Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Fucking people always remaking things. Why don't you come up with an original idea?
Sephiroth this, Sephiroth that.
No, it was great, and I got through it with the support of my friend. I got by with a little help from my friends.
Hell yeah!
That's all you need, brother. That's all you need.
That was good. And now tomorrow, well, actually, technically, it officially launches in the US in 20 minutes.
Let's go.
And then I'm on vacation.
If anybody out there is concerned that it's not going to feel the same way because it's not turn-based, let me tell you that this does not feel like 15 at all. It is.
You can put it on classic mode, which is more like turn-based.
It feels so good, dude. It is like the perfect, like, this is what they've always tried to, like, I think strive for, that perfect blend of action plus turn and decision. Like, it feels just right, man. Ah.
Can I add this? It was watching the combat that sold me on the fact that I actually want to play this game now. Because it had been turn-based, I'd have been like, I would get stale with that. But the way it looks right now, it's tense, man. Every battle is like, oh, I don't know, are you gonna make it out of this one or not?
It tricks
you gotta be involved in the game now. Like, I remember in high school just putting your controller down and with a weight on top of the X button.
Yeah,
and just going to take a piss, getting a pizza. Well, it's just grinding out,
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
It was. Yeah.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you. It's wild. It's insane. I mean, 3 years ago I was launching, 3 years ago I was launching CPUs at AMD. And here we are.
Major franchise title, baby. Major franchise title.
Yeah.
Wasn't your beard black then?
I had a beard. My beard was red. It was blue. It was blue back then.
I remember Bluebeard.
Yeah, blue was right after SweatCon.
Yep.
Right after SweatCon. Good times, man. Radio, you got any announcements this week?
No.
Awesome.
Had to think about it for a sec. No, I'm just looking forward to Tormund's quest tonight. Looking forward to tomorrow's Saved by the Spell game of saving throws, and then who knows what the weekend will bring. Saturday night's last totally reliable delivery service was a blast, so I don't know, that may happen again on Saturday.
That's until I think we finish the game. That's like default Saturday night now.
Well, what a great clip we had after struggling with a raid boss that you can find on either mine or Captain's Twitter if you haven't checked it out yet. It was such a great shot. It was borked, but it still fucking went in.
I need to get this game.
I got a copy for you. Got you covered.
You got friends. Don't worry about it. You know what? You're gonna play with us Saturday night.
Dude, that's fine. You know what I'm doing Saturday? I'm gonna pick up a 24-pack of Coors Light. I'm gonna sit here with the lights off, my camera facing the wall, and just drink all day and play video games.
I think you deserve it after this launch.
Can't wait.
Quarantine and chill, man.
Quarantine Star 15. What's up?
That is your new name on Twitter.
Curse Light.
Curse Light Star 15.
Tim, the stream wants to know: are you still waiting for your computer?
It is on its fucking way.
That's what you said last week, Tim. I'm starting to not believe you.
Yeah, it is on its way. I got the email today.
What did you do? Buy this thing off Alibaba? What?
No, man, they fucking take forever. Like that was the biggest complaint on all the reviews I looked at, YouTube and otherwise, is how long they take to fucking ship out. So, but this one came way faster than every review said. So
it's because they're bored.
Ahead of the game.
It is because it's exactly because they got nothing to do. But yeah, so within the next like 2 weeks, I should be you'll see my face a little bit more.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make any threats you can't follow through on.
Oh, I follow through on all my threats.
Adam, you got any announcements this week, my dude?
Well, the only personal thing is I started DMing a campaign, and that was probably the most terrifying thing ever. I could never get myself to kind of jump over that hurdle, and I'm 2 sessions in, and I'm like addicted because now I'm like, oh, this would be cool. This would be cool. Oh, let's do this, and it's like this like horror Cthulhu type game, and like at the end of the second session, the players are like, do we have to stop? Can we keep going? And I'm like, nice.
That's the best compliment.
Yeah, so that's cool. I'm really excited that I kind of broke that barrier of like, I can do this. And the other thing is kind of like Tim, I'm waiting on a few things, but I might actually try to start picking up streaming again. Hopefully. So
are we finally going to play some Destiny together?
Yes. My buddy from just got me the new DLC as well. So I've got everything up to point. So yeah. And then last but not least, Nelstar again, congrats on the game launch, dude. You're a rock star. So proud of you. And I love you, chat. Hopefully we don't die tonight, or if we do, hopefully you're entertained while I cry. That's it.
Death insurance, please start rolling those Streamloots cards. We need them.
Brought to you by Streamloots. 50% or more could save all of our lives.
No shit. Sometimes it comes down to that 15% hit.
So,
man,
interesting news, guys. Our wonderful sponsors having a little bit of trouble tonight. I'm completely down on my side.
Oh, you're out on your side?
Oh, is that what the music went down?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I am black screened.
All right. Fucking Theater of Lay Mind.
We'll get oh my god. You know how difficult it would be picking up Theater of the Mind in mid battle somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I did want to say one announcement, because this is personal. Like, video games, I work in video games. It's cool. We launched the game, and you should play it. You should. Starting next week, I continue Final Fantasy Frenzy, where we pick up with Final Fantasy 2, and we start raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Right. Let's go.
Final Fantasy Dos. I mean 2, as in released in 1989.
Are you doing Final Fantasy 2 for Super Nintendo or Final Fantasy 2 for for Super Famicom? So is it Final Fantasy 2 like real Final Fantasy 2 from Japan?
Yes, Japan.
Okay, because otherwise it's Final Fantasy 4.
Yes. No, it's Final Fantasy. Nerd. No, what's good is they put all of them in the US now. So Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 are 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. Right?
Yeah, they released it for like the PlayStation, then PlayStation 2, and then they released it on the PSP.
Yep.
So you can get emulators from all.
And 1 and 2 are also on mobile.
Oh yeah. I've had those on my phone forever.
Oh boy.
But I want to play the old sprite version, not the 3D things that they did on model.
You're not the Sierra Mist version.
The Sierra Mist version. You know I work for that company, right?
Who haven't you worked for?
I gotta go.
Really?
You know, I kind of work for that. Who haven't I worked for? A lot of people.
Great, I'm gonna be in my emotions before the session starts.
I haven't worked in the beer industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very happy where I'm at.
Thank God. Whatever God you want to, thank it.
Dude, I was at 505 for 2.5 years. What are you talking about?
Unrelatable.
I have worked in. Hey, you'll relate. I have worked in radio. I used to run a radio station back home.
Like you worked inside radio?
Yes. Yeah.
He's the Mang and RadioMang.
Inside.
I hear music.
Yep.
What is that?
What's that?
What is that Martin Short movie? Outer Spaced? Way in the 80s or mid 80s?
Wait, is that where they inject them into Dennis Quaid? Yes. Inner Space.
Inner Spaced, yes. That's exactly what I thought of.
Interstellar. Wait, what? Totally different movie.
Totally, dude. I think we scared Nell off.
I mean, I'd run too.
Fuck this! I'm gonna let my character die! I don't have to put up with it! Goddamn tree!
No, he's back. He's back.
Can we play some D&D?
Maybe. You gotta wait for the old high sign to come from the DM at this point.
He's like, I don't know.
Dumb ride the bus.
Don't disappoint me, RoBear. This is what I was looking
I got
forward
some
to all
music.
day.
Is it original and copyright free?
Yeah, I got music in my ear holes.
Yeah, I hear music on Roll20.
Yeah, I get it.
Chat, can you hear music now?
Let us know.
Yes.
Let us know what you hear.
Look.
What do your elven eyes see?
The Hardy Daytona.
No, that's just as blurry as you are right now.
Yeah.
I don't have autofocus on.
They hear it.
Oh, let's go.
Well, he was stuck inside you for how long? So.
Well, according to that movie, it's only like 3 days.
Okay, that's fine.
Cupid, drop back your bow.
Good.
That was the song, man. That was the song.
I love you, chat.
All right. We're gonna give this thing a whirl.
Let's do it.
Coral.
Oh,
Grab by the nose and kick it in the ass.
All right.
Yeah, that picture was really cool because it was the Daytona was stacked on the game and the books. Okay, sorry. I'm having a day. Let me have my day.
Speaking of, Captain, do you have any announcements today?
Oh yeah.
No, man, I'm just gonna go while Roll20's working.
Let's do it.
Thank you, guys. Let's hop into this bad boy. Love
right.
you.
I'm not even gonna set it up. Captain, give us the rundown. What happened last week?
Come on. Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
It's just got a little delay, man. It's a little guy. But it's working. Last week, our adventuring party met up and decided to head off into the woods to the woodland manse to take on these acolytes of Talos head on with information that they garnered from Arkonan to these old elvish ruins. They met up with their old friend, Bo, the werewolf blood hunter, with his newfound companion, Dagger the direwolf. They reconvened, found a bag of holding that contained some odd half oak, half still beating hearts. As they took forth and headed into a pumpkin patch full of boars munching on them. Some actually regular boars, some actually very much orcish wereboars. They went on and took the complex by storm, stumbling through some very heavily enemy infested areas. They got themselves up to the second story of this complex and worked their way down, where Bo decided to make a leap of glory into the main room, amongst finding this crazy tentacled tree-like monster sprouting up from a well, as well as another half-orc painted in blood red face paint. But thankfully, after getting into the shit, he was bailed out by Arkonan's fire spell, as it fractured the room to where it is now, ending last week with Tormund plunging his sword into this vile blighted tree, releasing its grasp on both dagger, bow, and the rest of the room, retreating down into its well, while Dirakt cast Divine Intervention, has conjured up an actual avatar of Braden Barley, the wonderful cleric in Tormund's life, is now in the Barkish flesh. And we're gonna pick up at the top of the round with Tormund on the main floor.
My God, so much pressure. I don't know.
Oh, hey, we're just gonna keep borking this stream out.
Oh man, that 33% GP, you gotta fix that.
Yeah, I forgot when I logged out on the second screen as well.
GG.
Dude, we haven't had a really good launch like this in a while. We were due for one.
Welcome to Full Tilt D&D.
I mean, it's okay. This is how D&D is actually played. Everybody's looking through the books for 10 minutes. And...
Looking through books. I swear I'm not working right now.
I want to ask
it says like in Hunter's Mark, you're a sorcerer. What?
Rules lawyer here. No. Actually, it says that at level 4 I can take another person. So let's see how about.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Please.
He's like, my boy Nell needs this.
Please let me. Please, sir, can I please log in?
Please, sir, can I have some more? You get one quarter portion.
Yeah, these remind me of those nights where you just can't log in a mixer.
Too frequent.
Just a mixer a lot.
Oh, there we go.
What happened?
Oy.
Hey, on the 6th login, I got in, baby.
Hey.
Hey, come on.
Hey, baby. Hey.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Let's go. Now
Hey,
we're
baby.
in. Now we're in.
There we go. Now we're seeing what we've got going on.
Tier D&D.
Yay.
Oh, gonna need extra beer on this one.
Floor beers will come into play tonight.
All right.
All right. So heading off into this thing. Are you sure it's my turn? Because stabbing the sword into the tree was the last thing I remember.
All
Is
right.
the tree still there, or
Tree is still
it-
there. It's just rescinded back down into the well. So,
I like
I
how
get-
we're ignoring the fact that Tormund spoke in tongues at one point.
well, I mean, maybe that's new to you, but you haven't been around for a couple episodes, you know. All right. No, so that would have been the very last one. So it's actually Bo then.
Yeah.
A newly freed Bo.
What did I do?
You're welcome, asshole.
Oh, I'm up. Shit, I was okay. I don't know what I want to do. How much health am I at?
Didn't Dirakt just give you a healing butt touch?
Oh yeah, he did. He touched my behind.
What's it say on your D&D Beyond sheet?
Well, I had forgot to pull that up. I'm pulling it up right now.
Never mind. I had one more action left in my turn.
Oh shit! Stream
I have
loots are
37
paused. Thank you for letting me know.
I have
Yes,
37
bless you,
health,
chat.
so we're good. We're good on the health front. Did I? Legitimate question, DM. Did I drop my sword while I was entangled, or did I hold on to
No,
it?
you still have your sword.
Okay, cool. How far is this chicken fucker? Come on. Oh God, how do you make it? How do you do the little thingamabobber?
Here you go. From you to them, it's 20 feet.
Yeah, my dumb ass is gonna sprint to him and just go for the throat.
Swing, baby.
Get it.
That'll be a 15 to hit if I run over there.
Who are you trying to swing at?
The
Okay, there we
other
go.
half orc.
All right.
There's only room for one half orc in this place.
Got it. Go ahead, roll that beautiful bean footage.
15 to hit. I rolled.
15 will not hit.
So for my bonus action, I want to swing again.
But this is still on your main action.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. So that's an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Cool. All right. So all kinds of shit going on over here, chat. Just bear with the slate.
You said beer or bear?
Beer, both. So that'll be 7 plus 4 plus 1. 12 points of damage, and that's both the Crimson Right and my normal attack.
How much of it is Crimson Right?
That'd be 4 points, and it's ice damage.
Okay,
not
it's
fire.
it's ice
Yeah.
damage.
Yes.
Noted, my friend. As you go up and you get up close and personal with this outfitted in furs and blood-like paint, you can really just see the pure primal savagery of this half-orc. You can see that the nails have been enlarged. They're more like claws. Skin seems leathery thick.
Cool.
Anything else for your bonus action?
Do I want to do anything else? I mean, I can do a few things. I do. As a bonus action, I'm gonna link up with the Blood Orc with a Blood Curse of Mutual Suffering for the next minute. I don't know how many turns that is, but whatever. So any damage that it deals to me, it will take necrotic damage equal to half the damage dealt.
Got it.
Nice.
Clutch play.
And then Dagger's gonna go and try and fuck him up.
Go, Dagger!
Where can Dagger fit? Can Dagger reach him from there?
Yeah, Dagger can get there. Just for a point of reference, as you cast that blood curse, you see it travel from the nearest point of entry where you cast it, and it goes across his body. And you can see it's almost like a reddish necrotic as it flows through his veins and goes all the way over to the other side of his body, where you can see his flesh begin to kind of turn barkish. Go ahead with Dagger's turn.
Hey guys, I don't think this is good. I think this is bad. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay, perfect. So that's 2d6 plus 3. 8 points of damage. 20 total. You're all welcome. Now save me.
Again?
I'm straight looking at Tim right now.
I am hidden behind a wall, thank you.
Safely behind a wall.
I mean,
Still on the second
semi-safely.
level?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both are.
Oh, that's right. Yeehaw.
Oh,
All
I had
right.
advantage anyways.
We are on the precipice. Second level with you, Adam.
Right. So as I hear him yell that, I'm a little busy up here, and I will turn and see the orc down the hallway from me, and I'm like all sorts of cut up and bloody and just like messed up. And I'll start. You'll see him start muttering some words, and then, or no, he won't. He'll do some somatic gestures, and as he does, the air around him gets super cold, and you can see his breath, and he's gonna fling an ice knife at the orc. So, big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy. That's a whammy. 12. Does a 12 hit?
I think it does. Give me 1 second. I have an orc card pulled up. I forgot we had. Because everybody was just like, "Oh, fuck this orc."
I'm real hurt, so.
The AC is 13.
I've got 1 point of inspiration that I'm not going to burn right now, but it's still going to. He still has to make a dex save, or he takes 2d6 cold damage.
Dex save is 11.
Suck it. That's 10 cold damage to the orc. And then
As you fling your ice knife out, the orc is able to duck and miss. It slams into the back wall. It splinters and shatters into 1,000 pieces into his back. As you can see the blood dripping down from back behind him, pooling on his feet.
I just kind of back up a little bit, and then I realize there's nowhere for me to go. So I just stand there in the corner and hope that he doesn't come for me. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
That's me in the corner.
That's my turn.
All right. If any of the mods, if anybody has inspiration, let me know. All right, Arkonan.
All right. So, seeing him get damaged, I will be a very brave soul and run away. But before I run away, I will. Where are we? Come on.
Sorry.
So easy.
I will raise my hand, and the what looks like black smoke is still kind of trailing off my hand, and then I'll just point it at the orc, and then the AC/DC Hell's Bells will go off again. We'll get some Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save.
And that is a 9.
That is a failure, so that is 2d12.
Woo!
Oh, lay it on him.
For a double deuce. 22.
Choke me harder, daddy. DTD.
Yeah!
Oh, fuck.
Here's how this spell kills.
So that takes him out, and so the same thing that happened to the last orc, where his head kind of caves in a little bit, happens to this one too, and his eye pops out just a tiny bit, not out of the socket, just enough to be like creepy.
That's kind of how my eyeball feels every time I walk outside right now with all the pollen. Like straight Ren and Stimpy style.
Do I know if there's like a safe way down besides the, you know, the drop that'll probably kill me?
It's a good question. There are stairs. There's actually a set of stairs behind you. But you don't know that.
Behind me, like
you've never walked forward. They're not in your line of sight.
Okay, so like over here.
No, they're not over there.
There's no stairs there, so that was 5, 10, 15.
It's
20,
just me.
25, 30. That's my 30 movement there.
Hey, I'll be a benevolent fucking DM. Okay. No, I guess you never did walk any further than you never. Did you ever go any further right than that?
No, because I came to this first window here, and then that was it.
All right, man. I'll have you at a loss looking for the stairs then.
Sweet. Sweet. Oh, I see what you mean about behind me. Gotcha.
Yeah. I tried my best, Tim. You literally Travolta memed.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean that tracks. That tracks with my character.
That's right. We can't always throw epic fireballs.
Yeah, I can be book smart. It's fine.
All right. Direkt's turn. Which I've kind of GTFO'd out of this room just a little bit.
You were never there. You literally slid in from the front door and threw your shit into the room to try and heal.
Yeah.
Bo is getting his shit kicked.
Probably still gonna get his shit kicked. How does Tormund look?
He could use a little bit.
He used a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action a couple of times on you, the old bone ass action. I'm gonna give you 7 points of healing there.
That's well received.
There ain't no way I'm hitting that half work around bow and dagger.
Don't be scared. Or you can just heal me.
How much health you got?
37 of 52.
Oh, that's a good 2 or 3 hits, maybe.
Direkt really doesn't want to go near that bush. But he's gonna. All right, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on old bow. 8. 1. 8. 17 plus 3. 20 points of healing, my dude.
Hot damn, we're back all the way up.
Giggity, giggity.
Heal at last, heal at last.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I mean,
Meanwhile, Gale's like tripping over himself upstairs, bleeding out.
the great news is I haven't seen you jump like an idiot into the main room, so I can't like old man scold you. It just looks like you've been messed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Eric's, we're gonna get
Like
you
for the scene of Arkonan coming around the corner and seeing Gale, he just like looks at him and goes, "Yeah, I can't help you," and just leaves.
Not until you're dead.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Not until you're dead. Oh, that's amazing.
God, dude.
We need to get out of this room. Direkt is going to cautiously GTFO back out into the doorway.
He just ran up and healed me and backed out.
Absolutely. All right. That'll be the end of Direkt's turn. All right, Bo.
I'm back on me. Stab. Oh God, I'm dealing with her.
You look over, and it's almost like a Wolverine-like moment as two large tusks fly out from either side of that acolyte's hands as they curve around up into points. He's going to try to stab you once with the left.
Absolutely not. He's not.
Well then.
I didn't approve of this.
That is a nat 20 on the first.
Oh, shit. Get those nat 20s and shit, even though they suck.
I'm so glad you held me.
That's going to be 18 points of
There
piercing
goes your
damage.
healing.
Better to have it to lose it than get
Yep.
dead.
Wait, hold on. 8.
The next one is going to be a 14 to hit.
Dead. Ty goes the defender.
No.
I wish.
It's going to do 11 points of piercing damage.
Fuck me.
I mean, that's what
was-
he's trying to do.
I was over half my health.
One of the tree blights that's down below just runs at you baby Groot style as its head turns into a point.
Yes.
Tries to jab back behind your knee. Just straight in.
I have gotten myself into an awful situation.
Again.
It's a 16 to hit.
Well, how much damage is it gonna do?
I'm in trouble.
Fine. It's gonna be like
90
3.
points piercing damage from Baby Groot.
As
Can I just kick it?
baby Groot slams into the back of your knee and in your calf, its head embeds as his body reaches down and grabs on your calf. It's almost like you're wearing one of those knee savers as a catcher in the major league. It's just grasped on and it begins to wrap itself around with tree roots and bark. You're gonna take 6 points of necrotic damage as you can feel this poison invading your veins. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I need you to hold your horses for 1 second.
Fucking Evil Dead up in here.
Hold on.
Baby Groot was a good guy.
He now turned into teenage Groot.
I am Groot.
Now he's the mouthy little teenage Groot.
How much damage?
6.
Okay. Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a 23. Nope, that'd be a 19. I don't know how to do math.
Gonna succeed as your body tenses up and you try to hold off from this poison invading the rest of your body. It feels like the worst calf cramp you've ever had in your life. As the words ripple from that half-orc's mouth, you begin to see that plant rise back up out of the well.
Also, just so you know, the half orc took 15 points of necrotic damage.
Ah, yes.
Haha, yes.
Ha
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
And yeah.
All right.
Someone help me.
They're trying. Believe me, chat is fucking trying.
Burning cards, bro. They're burning cards.
I got something from Sin earlier. I don't know what it was.
I mean, they're rolling the opposite of 20, if that helps.
Because you're their number one.
Yes.
I didn't get it. No, what did I get? I got something. I don't know. Whatever.
Ooh, is it
Braden Barley.
Avatar?
Braden Barley's turn as a full-on, at this point, oak tree colossus, except for its friar tuck, comes running in as fast as he can over towards Bo.
I just pictured RoBear running.
You know that doesn't happen.
Bitch, I ran cross country.
Fucking shade.
I could outrun Dad Pack still.
I got magic item A, by the way.
Yes,
This is your one and only reminder that RoBear
I'm
is
aware.
the DM.
Yes, I have the A marked. I've had the A marked since the beginning of the game. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at the second level.
Cur wounds.
1.
Oh, no.
7 points. You're gonna get 10 points of healing back.
Well, that's better than fucking nothing. By the way, if Dirakt had not come in and healed me, I would have died.
So Dirakt's good for.
Whenever that avatar of Barley puts his hands on you and begins to heal up your wounds, directly across from you, it looks like that half-orc 2 begins to heal.
How? And I asked this question because mutual suffering drops after he takes damage.
Wouldn't you like to know?
He's not connected to me no more. Oh, it's that motherfucking baby Groot.
All right. Barley's gonna he's gonna back up a little bit when he sees that this fucking wild hentai bush over here freaking out and raising up. I don't like the look of that Dirakt. I don't like the look of it at all. Tormund, it is your turn at the top of the round.
Fuck. Seeing two people bugger off at the back of this room.
Help.
You've had the help.
I need more.
Oh, I gotta get some clarity on this so I don't fucking kill everything. What's the reach? 15? Oh my god, I can't do it without fucking killing you. Oh, leave it there. That's not what I wanted.
We're listening to metal.
Yeah, welcome to my my Final Fantasy boss soundtrack.
I'm refreshing so I can hear the metal. Tormund's like, how do I not kill everyone in the room?
Well, it's not that I'm not worried about. I'm worried about killing Bo because I've already seen what fire does to this. I've got one use of fire, and the problem is it's a 15-foot cone. So basically, I'm sweeping the entire tree, you and your fucking wolf. which neither of y'all can take that shit.
15-foot cone. You can angle that up against the wall.
Over to the right, or I guess technically to the left of Dagger, and wouldn't it
Well,
against the wall?
if you let me play it like that, if I can use that 15-foot cone to try and angle it away and do maximum damage to this fucking shrub that is coming back up again.
You're not going to do maximum damage to shrub, but you can get baby. Well, no, you can't get baby Groot anymore because it's in his leg. But you can get the half orc.
Really? Fuck. Then I'm gonna unleash. Let's breathe the fire down on that.
Okay, so you're gonna have to move yourself.
Kill me.
So where you want me to position? Over there?
Yeah, you'll have to blaze it up again against the wall.
Okay. Here we go. I'm running to the other side of the room, so I can, gauging where Bo is at and the wolf. I'm gonna run across the room, and then I'm gonna blow the breath weapon all over that motherfucking tree that's coming back out of that well. That's going to be a Dex 12 to save for him.
Okay.
Or hits.
The tree is not going to get hit in this. Just remember because remember the tree has recessed.
Oh, so the tree is down below.
It's down. It went into the well, and it's just coming back out again.
Oh, okay.
So you're going for the.
I thought the tree was already coming up over the well.
A little bit. It's a little bit, but it's not all the way to the wall where it once was.
To the window or the wall?
It is in the 5 feet radius around the well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I use 20 feet of my movement. That's.
You can reposition yourself since you didn't quite understand, or since I didn't understand what you were trying to do. If you want to reposition yourself, that's fine. But yeah, this is where the actual shrub from hell is right now.
Fuck, there is no easy way to go about this. You know what?
Choices.
No. I can't do that.
Oh. Bo, was nice knowing you.
Fuck no. All right, it could with my re-changed movement. Can I get up on this half orc?
Yeah.
Do I have enough? All right.
I think you had enough movement where you're at.
Perfect. Because here's what I'm gonna do. I want to run and I want to body check that motherfucker as hard as I can and knock him back through that door, which I think is behind him. Because it looks like there's a door behind him.
Okay. If you want to do that, you're essentially from where you were at. You would have had to have come from like the pathway of like least resistance to come in here with this spear.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to give me an athletics check for this jump and spear. So I'm gonna set the DC at a 16.
Okay. My athletics is a +4. That is a 17.
17. All right, bad boy, you're gonna succeed.
Yes.
Now you need to roll to hit. It's gonna be a shoving attack. It's gonna be strength versus strength contest.
So I get my strength modifier on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank God. That one is going to be a 18 to hit.
All right. This is a +3 on this roll.
God.
13.
Oh
A
man.
little bit. I kind of peed my pants just now.
All right, and since you're jumping and dropping your shoulder to do this, I'm gonna let you roll a 1d6 for bludgeoning damage.
All right. Give me that bludgeoning damage. That is going to be 5 points bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw. They gotta make a 10. All right, it's gonna knock him back 5, 10 feet, but he is gonna be able to maintain. their actual balance up on their feet. They're not going to be knocked prone as you lay your shoulder dead center on this acolyte. As you guys can just hear the thud of Tormund's one pack slamming in.
One pack.
Over the top of Bo. As he begins to growl, you just totally knock the wind out of him. Anything else for your turn, Tormund?
Fuck yeah! Since I got a feeling that I'm about to get my ass kicked,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my second wind. I got a feeling I'm a little out of reach right now, and I'm gonna need that healing right there. All right, that puts me in a better spot. Okay, end of my turn. All done.
End of your turn.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Bo, before your turn.
Uh-huh. I don't like those words.
No? It's just gonna be your turn.
Okay, cool. So Bo's gonna go back here real quick. he's gonna get the F out of dodge and then go back to Dirakt. And he's just gonna hang out back there by the two people who can heal him. But then,
by the way, Baby Groot is still attached to you.
I am well aware that thing's coming out shortly. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna. I want to just reach and like try to rip it out. It's a terrible idea, but I'm gonna go for it.
Oh yeah, go for it. How do you want to do it?
I just want to grab it and pull it out. I don't know what else.
So it's completely wrapped around your leg at this point, grown together. So it's like having a sturge that's now grown around you.
So hear me out. I want to get creative. I have a crossbow that's on me at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take an arrow and try to like jab it? Like okay, I'm gonna demonstrate. It's right here. I just want to take my arrow and slice it down it.
You can certainly try, Daryl.
I just put a footmark on my wall. What am I rolling with this? What am I rolling with this? Am I going strength check?
Since you can control it, I'm not gonna even have you roll to attack, because I mean it's stationary. Like you can put your boot up there and give her hell. I will go ahead and give me a strength check. Just because you're just trying to brute force cut this thing off.
Nat 20.
Nat 20! Hey! Let's go!
That's what I'm talking about. Get those nat 20s in chat.
Oh, +6. In case you needed to know.
Nat 20. Let's go. All right. So, as you take one of your arrows out with the largest broadhead that you can find, and you just, you grimace, you look down, and you're like, oh, this is gonna fucking hurt. And you draw that broadhead across. You're able to cut loose Baby Root's grip around you.
Baby Root.
It's
No
still
copyright infringement.
stuck into the back of your leg as you carve down, but you have released its grapple around it. So if you want to try to pull that bugger out, you can go for it.
Son of a bitch, yes I do.
All right.
That's the strength check?
Strength check, DC 18.
Easy.
You better have a high roll, son. Or
It's an 18.
You pull that little bastard out, and it's like a scene from Alien. Blood goes up against the wall. you're gonna take 6 points
Oof.
of piercing damage as you just lodge that bad boy, but you currently have it in your hands. Would you like to yeet with your bonus action?
Yes, I would. Also, can I just say I've never been more happy to roll a 12 in my entire life. Okay, I want to eat it. Is that another strength check? Are we just strength checking my whole entire turn?
No, actually, this one will be your dexterity to throw.
Oh, okay.
Where would you like to throw it?
Right against the fucking wall that's to my right. So that'd be the closest wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to eat it up there. Rolled a 16.
16. On the wall, you throw that exactly where the 16 would be in the triple score on the dartboard. Shing, ding, 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 ding. As he is stuck to the wall, his little feet kicking out. All right.
All right, cool. So, and then Dagger's just gonna, like, kind of like get up closer next to Tormund, just in case he needs a little help here in a second. And he's just gonna kind of like give Tormund a little nudge on the leg. Like, actually, I guess Tormund's about the same height as the dog, so give him a little nudge on his head, and like let him know that he's right there.
All right. Back to Gale's turn.
Yeah. So I'm sitting up in the corner of this hallway. Is that a door behind me? Are those windows?
Yeah, those are double doors.
Can I open them?
Yeah, certainly can. Let me let's see if they're not locked.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do like a halvesy peek. Like I'll just kind of like open them a little bit and just like take a look, see what I can see.
Take a little
Just a little peek, a little gander, you know.
Little gander.
A little gander. Just a
Little goose, little gander.
just a little bit, you know. I'm a fragile boy.
Just the tip.
No comment.
Just for a second, just see how it feels.
All right. As you push into this room, Gale, you look in here, and immediately when you crack it open, oh, the smell. It's just, I'm gonna have you make a Constitution saving throw.
$20.
20. You succeed, but as you look down, it's just nothing but entrails and discarded parts, stacked hoarder TLC episode high. There are more discarded body parts inside here than 44-ounce styrofoam cups in Asmongold's room. It is just absolutely filled with massacre inside this room.
I think Gale's just gonna kind of like, whoo, and then he's just gonna back up and close the doors. Nope. Nope.
Arkonan feels a disturbance in the force.
He wants nothing to do with a bunch of body parts in a room.
Did your Roblox Legos meter just go off, Arkonan?
So yeah, he's just gonna like open the door and be like, and close the door and just like go back to the like the where he can see down, and he's just gonna look down and see if he can see anything or anyone that needs help in the immediate vicinity down below.
Yeah, you can completely see the the shit show that's going on the floor below. You can see this crazy plant monster. You can see a new guy that's a giant burly man in complete bark. You can see Bo. You can see Tormund and Dagger.
And the tree is starting to come back up.
It is.
And fire seemed to be pretty good against it, right? Maybe.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely did work.
I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb at it from up here, because that's the only thing I can see. That's a 1. Like a natural 1.
Plus
One chromatic orb.
Oh no!
plus 18.
No, plus 7.
You got those nat ones. Get them out there.
You're just not able to find purchase when you eat that sucker down below. Slams into the ground next to it.
And then, yeah, he's just gonna continue. He's gonna follow the path that Arkonan was taking. He's just gonna use whatever movement he has left to head down the hallway. Hell yeah. Super helpful, guys.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Arkonan, it is your turn.
My turn.
I want you to auto-tune that next time.
I'll go back to the window that worked so well for me. And then I'll look down. Like, is there anything else in the room besides the tree? I mean, and you know, people that I almost killed.
You can see the multiple. Actually, hold on. I think those are just. I don't think those are actually fireplaces. Okay, yeah, they are. They're massive, large fireplaces inside this room.
Okay.
A lot of it's just, it was overgrown with that kudzu like weed monster, but I mean, you pretty well scorched this entire room, so you've definitely cleansed it.
Yeah. Do I see the tree like kind of building itself back up then?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna start tracing lines and doing some like Doctor Strange finger movements with my hands, and then once the sign language type stuff like stops, like it's just a single word in abyssal, and I'll do a magic missile at second level, so 4 different hits on all of them on the tree.
Oh, you're taking the fucking the Roman candle to that bitch. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, yeah, roll the hit. Okay.
No, those auto hit, right? Your magic missiles.
Oh, yeah, they do auto hit. Yeah, that's
just
right.
hit.
So just roll damage.
Yeah.
I only have 1d4. Come on, man. $14 points of damage.
14 points of damage as you. It's once again, you can see justice raining from above as these magic missiles pile down, and you can actually see it once again exploding this plant, pushing it farther down into the well. It no longer has that 5-foot radius. It is contained within the well once again.
And the magic missiles, like normally in, you know, they're supposed to be glowing. These are still made of shadow stuff.
Badass.
and then I'll, be a brave boy and tuck behind the wall again. That's me.
All right, Dirakt's turn. Oh, you big son of a bitch, get out of my way. I need to see if Tormund hit him or not. Oh, God. I'm gonna push around your big half-orc werewolf ass. And see that Tormund's squaring off against this thing, and seeing that Tormund is in fact in a doorway, I know that he's more confident than he should be. I'm gonna run up to this well, seeing Arkonan blasting this thing over and over again. I too am gonna drop 2 Eldritch Blast into it. And just try to eliminate this thing. Yeah, those are both gonna hit. They have advantage because I'm just essentially tunnel shooting this bad boy.
Trees in a barrel.
Tree in a barrel. That's 10. All right, 20 points of damage as I continue to just force this thing and burn it down. All right. That's going to be the end of my turn. Nobody else in the vicinity super hurt, right?
If he can see me, but I don't think he can, so.
You're up there like the Master and Commander gif, just like Russell Crowe in it, peeking out. I wish I could see you. Tormund. As that acolyte begins to catch his breath, he's gonna dart off back into this room. And when he does, you see him just in time to see him drop down creepishly on all fours, still in human form, as he does it. Braden Barley is going to hold his action. He's just, if somebody takes massive damage, he's here to help. Tormund, it is your turn.
See my prey run to ground. We're gonna press into this room and see if we can see where the fuck that little son of a bitch went. I don't want to charge any further than I can see, so I'm just going to make my initial movement inside the door to get a peek.
All right, go for it.
Oh, fuck me.
As you
go ahead,
go to peek inside the room, you can just see a pile of entrails carved out ritualistically into the ground. As you can literally see that acolyte burying his face into what looks like a bloody possum.
I'm gonna use every bit of movement I have to just fucking charge at that motherfucker, because I can only see him. I want to swing my axe at him.
All right, go for it.
Rushing in.
Reaching out.
Oh god, this is so bad. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Hitting you.
That first hit with my fucking axe is going to be It's going to be a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit.
That is going to be 16 points slashing damage on the first hit. Second hit, because I can't see what else is going on in the room right now because I'm chasing a fucking... That will be 24 to hit. That'll hit. And guess what? That's another 15 points slashing damage to this thing.
All right. I'm going to make 2 concentration checks. The first is a 19. The second is a nat 20.
Fucking rolls.
Cheating.
2 of those hits, man.
As you carve in, you take your axe and you strike him in the rib cage, and you can feel the blade in between the bones. But he just continues to bite and feast on this carcass. And you pull out, you swing again. You take a full-on leg quarter off.
Jesus.
As it goes flying to the side. But as you do, you can see his body begin to bend and contort. As she's stretching out and changing in shape, you feel the hair on the back of your neck begin to stand up. Anything else for your turn, Tormund?
Not yet.
All right. Bo, before Bo's turn, as you look after you've swung your axe multiple times, you look and you can see all these little twig blights, and you brace yourself for a second because you think, oh shit, here they come. You saw what they did when they ran in towards Bo. But this time, they just all stand still, pointed straight up. All right, Bo, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna flip it, and Dagger's gonna go first because Dagger sees Tormund run off, and Dagger had in his mind committed to helping Tormund, and so he kind of growls and just takes off and runs. Can he make it that far? He made it right there, right?
Yeah, you can make it that far.
Cool. So then he wants to lunge and bite at the half-orc. Let's say the other leg.
The other white meat.
The other white meat. All right. That is 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
2d6. And that'll be 12 points of damage.
All right. As you bite into this tangled mass, Dagger just trying to rip and tear. He does, but that flesh is morphing in front of him. And while he has hold of the other leg, when Dagger looks up as it's moving around, he's pushed forward a little bit as he can see what this creature is completely transformed into now.
Oh joy. Oh god.
Oh, it's the Talos fucking monster.
It is not as large as the last one you encountered.
Pork, the other white meat.
He gets the reference.
Okay, so that does it for Dagger, and I guess that Dagger hasn't shit his pants. How far can Bo move? How do I know this?
30 feet, probably.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Cool. So that's right there. Bo's coming in. And so Bo's there, and that's I don't want to risk it. Hold on. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? Yeah. All right. We're gonna hold there. I don't want to kill Dagger or Tormund.
All right.
Yet.
Before your turn, Gale, one of those twig blights that's behind you, Tormund, comes running at your direction. As you can feel it running up behind you, you can see a bolt, an arc of electricity come off the back of this boar and slam down into that blight as it splinters and shatters. I need you and Dagger to make dexterity saving throws.
$18.
18, you'll succeed. You only take half damage.
14.
14, you will not succeed.
Fuck.
All right. Dagger is going to take 6 points of piercing damage. Tormund, you're going to take 3 points of piercing damage. I need you both to make Constitution saving throws as you can feel after these splinters carve into your flesh. You can feel it burn as the poison wrecks your body.
Dirty 20.
You will succeed.
15.
15. You will just succeed.
Oh, thank the Lord. Can't kill a dog. Can't kill a dog? That's rude. Call him PETA.
You kick
All
my
right.
dog.
Gale.
Right. So, how big is this opening that I'm by, and how far is it to the main floor?
10 foot down.
10 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
And can I fit through the window here, the little like opening?
Oh yeah, you can jump through it. 100%.
Yeah. Okay, so, seeing briefly what Arkonan did earlier, and seeing how I missed previously, that is probably a good idea. And he's just going to casually just throw up his hand like this, and you're going to see this little mote of electricity kind of flutter, and then it's just going to spiral and then dive straight down into the tree, and he's just going to cast magic missile.
Nope. How many charges?
Straight into the tree. And I'm going to do that at second level, so I'm going to get 4. Yeah. So.
All right.
So that's 14.
14. You've slammed that plant so far down the well. Now it's hard to see.
Cool. And then as I cast that spell, you're gonna see him just like take a step onto the railing and then just step off, and he's just gonna fly down.
Oh.
As a bonus action, you're gonna see the wind kind of whirl around him. And he's just basically like, as he steps off, he's just gonna throw his arm out carelessly, and it's gonna like spiral down. He's just gonna float down to the floor.
Go ahead and place your token where you want.
He's just gonna be. He's not gonna go very far. Probably gonna go like here. He's probably gonna drop like straight down, basically, because he don't want to get super close to anything. And he's gonna land, trying to look like great, and then he's just gonna wince in pain. And then that's his turn.
All right. Arkonan.
Seeing as we have a little inspiration war going on here, I will Misty Step down to the bottom. So, Misty Step is, where are you? Friggin' thing. Make sure I... Yep, I still haven't. Cool. Yeah, so it's just verbal. So I'll just whisper under my breath, and then you'll see the my legs, starting at my legs going up, disappear into smoke, and then Misty Step down to... where did it... Oh, everything moved. Ah!
Yep, you are now inside this room.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I came down the window. I would like to Misty Step to... over here. Yeah. And then... I will... Is there anything else enemy-wise in the room besides the tree still?
No, it's just the tree. Everything else has been eliminated.
Alright. Shit.
Don't get eliminated.
Fuck it. I'll take a step up and give it a whack. Good old whacking with the stick.
Always been whacking in my trailer.
Whacking. Where is it?
You gonna shoot your bow down?
No, I'm gonna use my quarterstaff. So get in melee.
It is no longer in melee range. It is so far down the well.
Okay. Then let's see what this is. I don't know if it's a creature or not, but I'll peek my head down the well, and then I'll point my hand at it and try to cast Toll the Dead at it.
Go for it.
That is a Wisdom save.
That is a 15.
Just makes it.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
I want to see you kill a tree.
And then I'll just like Scooby-Doo step back.
All right. It's gonna be Dirakt's turn next. We're gonna go ahead and let you guys go use the restroom, refill your beverages real quick.
Yay!
I'm scared, chat.
What if I did that just now?
Hey.
Then hang out.
I couldn't hold my pee back. Oh, hey, I will say something. As of an hour ago, Final Fantasy VII Remake has launched worldwide.
Woo!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Get you some.
Get you some. You know, I actually heard someone say something interesting today. Who was it? I think it was Cliffy, speedrunner Cliffy, who said, I think it was him. It might have been somebody completely different. He said, the new one is Soulsy. Like you have to think about your actions in battle.
Yeah, it's dynamic. Where your placement's at.
Yeah.
Dude, those shock troopers are awful. Those things are so brutal.
Dude, it's so good. It's so interesting to watch because obviously, like, I'm not gonna stream it or play it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let all you guys have fun and get your viewership and do all that, and then I'll go play it. But like, I'm excited because I don't like Soulsborne game, but whenever I played the tech demo of this game, like whenever I first started at Square, I was like, this might be the most entertaining game I've ever played.
It's the perfect blend of action
Yes.
and like thought-provoking engagement. I'm so proud of them for getting this right because I have lambasted them for the longest time, and I honestly thought they would never get this action economy down right, and now it is just like, oh, it's so good, and it has just the right amount of pressure. Like when you're fighting that scorpion and you see one of the missiles coming towards you, you're like, oh my god, I gotta get done. Yeah.
You're panicking, trying to hit shit, and like, oh shit, you're like, oh shit, I already did an ability. You're like, I don't know what to do.
And Barrett's all over my ass. All right, I'm gonna go grab my beers. I'll be right back.
Cool. What's up, baby doll?
Are you talking to me? Quit. Stop it. All right, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Oh, shit. I was not expecting the fucking Talos boar out of all this. I really thought that was a dodge.
Don't worry, you got two good old boys right next to you to help you.
I got two good old boys, and everybody else is going, what the fuck is in this room? Let me tell you, as soon as I turned that corner, and I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those little fucking wood blight bastards, and went, great. And now I'm fucked. But I in true Tormund fashion, I had to play the character. I mean, I literally had to go in.
Yeah.
Once he saw him run, and once he turned the corner, all he could see was his fucking target and an easy shot. So he ran in for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's the only way to play is how he would do it.
No, there's a smart way to play, and that's looking at it going, wow, all right, this room's got a few more people in it that I can fuck up on my own. Let me back up. But no, you can't tell a hot-headed dragonborn barbarian that he can't charge head full into the breach.
Shit's about to get crazy for Bo.
Shit's about to get crazy for all three of us. Because if he just did what I think he did to that boar, he just turned it into a fucking lightning boar. So we're gonna have a bunch of little assholes to kick. Even though it's disappeared off the map, I don't know if that's because we don't know what it is yet, or he blew him up and he's just using it as fucking cannon fodder.
No,
Probably that.
Dude, Bo's at 21 of 52 hit points.
All right, you and me both.
Yeah.
I'm at 11. I've
You
been at 11 a whole session. I'm like, I'm fine up here. Hi.
need to tap the shoulder of fucking Dirakt and get some healing. I'm surprised Arkonan, you didn't give a shout out to him, and wasn't in the body parts room like fucking Beethoven directing the Ninth Symphony. It looks like Faust at Fantasia.
I would if it didn't take so long.
It's instead of fucking brooms, it's body parts.
Of course, but like, of course, it's not Arkonan that good. Well, actually, it's a good thing because then he would have been gone the rest of the session.
Oh, I'd have been out.
But like, of course, it's Gale who's like, it just opens the door and it's just like,
Dude,
closes the door and is like, fuck that, just like dips, like, nope.
It was like, nope.
dude, I don't like to be in a garage with one dead mouse, let alone that pile of bodies. Ugh, that's a lot of ammonia. All right, Dirakt's turn. It looks like we're containing this plant. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna continue. He's gonna drop 2 more of these Eldritch Blast in. It's with advantage still, since it's down the pipeline. Yeah, that's gonna hit on both. 3, 6. It's gonna do 12 points of damage. You can just barely see this plant now at the bottom of this well. It looks like it's finally reached the bottom, but I don't trust it, boys. All right, back over in the side room. Another one of these baby Groots. On either side, I need you guys both to make dexterity saving throws. Dagger and Tormund.
First,
dexterity.
that's going to be 17 for me.
19 for Dagger.
Okay, you'll both succeed. You're gonna take half damage. All right. 5 points of piercing damage for each of you. I need you to make Constitution saving throws as they break apart and splinter.
19.
19, they will succeed.
Wait, what did I need to make a throw of? Which one do I add to?
Constitution.
18.
18. All right.
If you kill my dog, I'm calling PETA. I didn't even know I was getting a dog. I got one. Kill it.
They'd probably arrest you for letting it get killed.
True.
I'm gonna keep rolling this hot die over here.
Nah, you're good.
All right. That lightning bore of Talos is going to go in with a gore attack on you, Tormund. All right, that's going to be an 18 to hit.
He's going to miss because I'm going to use Impenetrable. Burn that card. Goodbye.
All right. As he gores, he misses on the first attack. He's going to try again. This time, he's just going to try to hit you with the back of his hooves. This one will be a 17 to hit.
He's going to miss.
As you see this massive hoof come up, and as it hits the air, it almost leaves a thunderclap. Just a little sonic and boom in its wave. You can see it bristle up as the hair on the back of your neck stands at attention again. Braden Barley, seeing you take off, Tormund, he's finally gonna make his way. He's gonna give you the Midwestern around bow.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Squeeze by you there.
I'm gonna squeeze by. I mean, this guy proceeds over fish fries. It's exactly what he would do. And he makes his way into this room. Oh, Dirakt, it's not good in here. We got a big piece of electric bacon. Yeah, that's awful. But you know, the good news is he's in fucking he's in avatar form, so he's gonna fucking bum rush up there and he's gonna use his hero point to split this cure wounds. Is he's gonna put a hand on Tormund and a hand on Dagger.
So excited.
5, 8, 13, 17, 20. You guys are gonna each get 10 points of healing.
Much needed. Dagger was looking rough.
When he does, he looks back over at you, Tormund. Tormund, I won't be able to stay here for long. Give him hell! As you can see that bark wither as it falls down to the ground.
Vibrating. Damn.
Dagger just kind of looking around like, where the fuck did he go?
He looks at his tail, circles his tail.
But he didn't heal me.
Okay, hold on. No, when you landed down there, he's had a held action forever. For anyone who looked like they were busted up. Let me get you in on that.
Loophole.
Yeah.
That is accurate. I will let that play.
All right, and I had one more cure wounds left. So you're gonna get 10 points of healing.
I'll take it. Thank you, strange glowy man.
I'll drink beer with you later.
Best appearance from Braden Barley yet.
I just like look at Direkt. What the fuck?
All right, Tormund, it is your turn.
Well, fuck this boar, man. I guess I'm kind of locked into this shit with him now. So let's swing that great axe at his face. Yes.
Oh, never mind. Pack tactics is just for the wolf, not for you. Never mind. I was gonna try and give you advantage.
Might have been needed. First one's a 15 to hit.
15 will not hit.
All right, second swing. Now that's gonna hit, or at least I hope, at a 23.
23 will hit.
Yes, that's what I fucking needed. That's going to do 17 points slashing damage.
Nice.
17 points of slashing damage as you lodge that axe into the back of the boar. As you do, you take 8 points of lightning damage.
Oh, fuck that! God.
You take a quarter less of that damage.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me that I take a quarter less of that.
Oh, look at that!
There's my lightning.
Shit on Bo.
Nope.
No.
I had no idea who you were when I did that.
Tormund taking that hit and feeling that lightning hit him back. He just looks at this board like, you motherfucker. And guess what? He's going to take a frenzy attack at him.
The most
yeah.
Tormund thing ever.
That one is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Thank you, Jace. And that's going to do 14 points slashing damage.
All right. You will take another 8 points of lightning damage.
Thank you, son of a bitch. Every strike just motherfucker. You asshole.
So
I would like to
Tormund, though.
think that like every time that like he takes damage and he feels that like pain, Gale, whether in the room or not, just has a sense of like something's happening. You know, like it's like there's a piece of him that's there. You know.
You mean besides the fact that he's literally yelling?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you can probably hear that shout through the fucking halls.
I mean, not necessarily. Depends on your perception.
Is it wrong when I heard you say this statement? No, I'm actually not going to go there. I'm going to save that for stay for a spell.
Okay. I'm like, you already led to it, so you got to say it at some point.
Yeah, that's
There's a
going to go
piece
down
of me
about
in him.
At least a 2-minute lewd conversation that we don't need to have in the middle of battle.
I already know where you're going with it.
That face.
All right. At the end of Tormund's turn.
God damn it.
This time, 3 of those twig blights make their way down. This time I need Dagger, Bo, and Tormund to make dexterity saving throws.
All right. Dagger's a 19. Bo is a 17.
I match you with a 17.
You guys all succeed. You're gonna only take half damage. All right, that's gonna be 4 points of piercing damage. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws. Ready? You got a brutal critical, it looks like.
Yay! Let's go!
Yeet!
Yeet! You said that's Constitution?
Constitution saving throws.
Fuck me.
19.
It's a 12 for Dagger.
Dagger will fail.
And that is a nat 20 for Bo.
Nice. Well done.
Nat 20s in the chat, please.
Get him! Get him! 19 for me, so I would assume that puts me in the
Yes, you succeed.
What happens to Dagger?
sorry, Dragonborns don't get a pass on this. You take triple damage.
Get wrecked.
Feels bad, man.
Damn. You're gonna kill my dog.
How much
Kill my
HP
dog.
does Dagger have?
22 points.
22 points. What is his overall total?
28.
28.
I don't like this conversation already.
What is his AC?
It
Where's he from?
explodes. These splinters, you can see it doing the same thing that Baby Groot did to your leg as it begins to spread over half of his body.
You're an asshole.
Oh shit, I'm very sorry. I have to do this 3 times, guys.
What do you mean?
Oh, for each of the fucking, they don't roll together. They roll individually.
Yeah,
Well, Bo only gets hit by one of them, right?
Bo only gets hits by 1.
They're surrounding fucking Dagger.
That's good.
You need to go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw. Actually, no. That's not. No,
No.
That's it's right. Right, we did it right. We
Okay.
did it right. We did it
Yeah.
right. We did it right. It was my DM brain going.
Oh my god! You just gave me a goddamn panic attack.
Sorry, JK. All right. Oh, it is your turn.
You done awoke the beast, motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Bro is sprinting, jumping over Dagger and landing right there. I will roll an athletics check or an acrobatics check, I mean.
Athletics, go for it.
That'll be a fucking 22, bitch.
Rock and roll, baby.
And as Bo is running, he jumps over Dagger and I guess part of the boar, and as he's jumping, in midair he does a front flip, and then you just start seeing his limbs start extending. Where one arm comes out and his fingers extend and it's just claws, and the other arm pops out and it's fingers and just claws, and he lands on all fours and looks up and he's just a motherfucking werewolf. And that's actually an action, but with this bonus action, he has a second one from last session, so he's gonna heal himself real quick.
There you go. That a kid.
I like it.
That'll actually be 12 points of healing. Holy moly.
Oh, look at you looking all vicious and big.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
There's now a piece of me inside of him.
I am taking up half the board.
You're about equal size to this boar.
Bam. Oh, there's divine intervention with a nat 20!
Fuck, who got it?
You did.
Oh, shit, the divine
shit.
intervention card. My god. That's big. That's big. Oh, man.
Let's see those nat 20s in the chat. Let's go.
20. Yeah.
Let's fucking go, man.
Actually gonna mark that on that card in my inventory, so when it pays out, I'm gonna sing praises to chat.
I believe that was Kel that dropped that one as well.
So I'll put Kel's name on it too.
Yep. All right. It's your turn, Gil.
So seeing as we're like, he's gonna move first. He's gonna move quickly to the edge of the well, and he's gonna look down and assume like this has got to be close. And so he's just going to like point down. I think this will take care of it. I hope. And he is going to cast Shatter and attempt to not only damage the tree but blow out the bottom of this well so that everything crumbles down. Like
Shatter does exponential damage to structures, correct?
Yeah, a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on a saving throw. But that's not, but it just does, erupts from a point of your choosing, 3d8 thunder damage. And then if it's a creature is made of that stuff, then it has disadvantage. But I think inanimate objects just get messed up. Yeah, it takes damage, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna set a DC for this. All right.
Well, the creature makes a save, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna set a DC for this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have this. It being one kind of with the well. I'm gonna set the DC at 16. All right, it's going to be a straight roll, public roll.
Oh.
DTD. Describe how you collapse this ancient, magical, elvish well.
So Gale will walk over and he hears the chaos kind of all around him, and he sees like Dirakt kind of throwing stuff down, and he saw Arkonan come and do the same thing. So he's just going to look down at the well, and he's going to think about the last like 24 to 48 hours and the chaos that's ensued. And he's so confused on what's going on and like what this all means, but he knows that this is something that's at the core of it, something that he knows it's almost like it's on him to like take care of this. So he's just going to point, and he's going to start muttering some words. And as he mutters, it's just an incantation in his voice, and then you're going to start hearing this thrum in his voice, as then it almost sounds like this thunder is kind of echoing from him. And then deep within the well, you start to feel like a shake as his eyes flare up this like lightning blue once again, and this massive eruption just erupts from the bottom of the well and shakes the entire room.
As he nukes that well, inside the other room, Bo, you can see that wooden form over Dagger begin to recede down as it restores back to his normal pelt. You see the last twig blight in the room and fall over on its side. You hear what sounds like buildings falling over, almost like whole barns. Just immense pressure hitting the ground and rumbling around you.
Jesus.
Anything else before your turn?
And then he's gonna immediately dart to the right where he knows fighting is still going on because he doesn't know what's going on in that room. And that's it.
Go ahead, move that bad boy.
He'd probably go there.
All right, as Gale runs forward, Arkonan, give me a perception check.
Okay. 18.
18. After you see Gale collapse this well, underneath your feet, aftershocks that you can still feel. As you can look and you see just a little bit in these crumbled blocks now where there was kudzu that you've scorched off, you can see these elvish ruins that were once blighted beginning to flare a bluish color.
Can I, do I think I can assist in making the runes light up faster?
Certainly try. Apparently you have a 1d10 inspiration, Arkonan.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much.
Nice.
I'm trying to think.
Chat's the real MVP.
Fortunately, I only have
Truth.
one spell I know would work for this. Is there any way where that some of the blight and some of the organic material hasn't like cleared off of the runes?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure there's a chunk there.
I'll go over to it and just help clear it off and just kind of like make sure that everything is lighting up in the correct sequence. Do I know what these runes say, or is it too far beyond my? Is it like super old language?
Super old. But you can you can make out bits and pieces that look familiar. When you come in contact with this well, I need you to roll a d10.
Seven.
As you touch that well, it's like your eyes can shoot down and you see down in between the cracks what looks like a massive blue crystal. And as you touch it, eyes in your head roll backwards as if you were warging into your familiar. But instead, when you do, what's the first creature that you think of? Because that's what you're gonna polymorph into.
The boar, for sure.
As Dirakt looks over at you, and it's not the kind of transformation that is so brutal and primal, flesh ripping. This is a much more elegant, shall we say, Gandalf the White style conversion. In this time, instead of electricity, as you form into this boar, there are tusks of ethereal, necrotic-like smoke that pours out as the back half of your body doesn't even look like it's there. It's almost ethereal and not even fully incorporated.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. What else would you like to do for your turn, Arkonan?
How are the fuck did everything moved again?
Don't worry, you're about to take over this boar. All right.
I mean, I'll do what boars do. They charge.
Go for it.
If I can find my
Oh,
token
no.
again. Where'd it go?
No, you control the boar token.
I know. I just it moved the whole board.
Oh, just zoom out.
Yeah.
Gorthok, the Thunderboar belongs to you now. Treat him.
Oh no, it blacked me out completely. That's why I can't see anything. I can't see the board at all. It blacked me out.
You probably have to put his token back in the center so we can see.
Hey, there I am. Boop. Boop.
All right. We'll just.
I'm definitely charging into the room.
Got it.
And I see another boar.
Hey, Gail, this is gonna freak you the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I was just about to say, am I just literally seeing another one of these boars?
But it's different.
Same, but different. Same, but
Okay, because
different.
I'm like, I'm trying to think of how I would like see the scenario play out, and I'm worried about my next action as there's a boar right next to me that I have no idea is.
Oh, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping.
You gotta brush you aside and keep pushing on.
Yeah.
The face.
The shadow boar comes running in past you, and you know you have dash ability, so you can run right past him.
Oh yeah, right up and into the fray, right up here.
What a fucking sandwich this is.
Just fucking boop. And then, does that use my action to do that
No.
to get all the way there?
Your action was slapping a base. Got a bonus.
so-
You have a bonus action left. You can begin to charge your necrotic
Oh, yeah.
ability. As
Yeah, for sure.
begin to bristle up as the smoke swells around you.
There
I get
are
all fucking puffed up, and the bristles will start moving more towards the, facing towards the front, and the tusks look like they grow a little bit, and more necrotic smoke starts pouring off of them, and you can see like the stereotypical cartoon like puffs of smoke coming out of the nostrils.
Let's go.
And that's me.
Seeing everybody just push into this room. That boar of Talos is gonna dig into the dirt and bristle up. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
okay.
Including me?
Yes.
Do I just look up giant boar or anything for
No,
me?
I got your dexterity.
On the die is 6.
Cool. It's a +0.
Yeah.
I got an 18 for dagger.
You'll
And
succeed.
then, oh, wait, Bo is werewolf, so he has an advantage.
18 for Tormund. He's figuring it out.
You succeed.
17 for Bo.
That's
as a
a
werewolf.
super high 10.
You will
Yeah.
fail.
Are you sure?
Arkonan and Gale will both take 18 points of lightning damage as electricity flows from that boar's body. The rest of you that succeed will take 9 points.
Ooh.
This is
You'll-
not with
you'll all
your boon.
Well, except for you, quarter less damage because of your resistance.
Okay.
Thank you for the lightning resistance, by the way. It's just kind of kept things manageable. Not happy, but manageable.
Adam, you got a 1d6 inspiration.
That looks very familiar, sir.
Do my divinity dice.
Ooh, those are pretty. I like those.
Yeah,
Dope.
kind of hard to see.
All right. It's gonna try to gore at you again, Tormund. Yeah. Throw one of these big namesake dice again. That is a 14. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
It's gonna try to hoof over at you, Bo. That's a 4. It's gonna miss on that. So I don't roll that one.
No, that's why you always roll that one.
It's my new favorite dice.
It's a gorgeous dice and it rolls so low.
Dude, you know what dice roll great? The shitty red plastic ones that I bought at PAX East last year. If you haven't noticed, I roll in the double digits a lot. They're great. I'm not gonna question it.
Loaded die, loaded die.
You're welcome.
Tormund, it is your turn.
Dude, where is Tormund?
I'm literally in the boar sandwich
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, and I'm going to continue to swing at my coral. Oh, Jesus.
Never good.
That's 26 to hit. That's probably gonna hit. So me swing my damage and then figure out how much fucking lightning I'm gonna take on the back end of it. That one is going to be 11 points slashing damage.
By the way, we skipped Dirakt's turn.
Oh.
I will say, who looks the most busted up in the room?
I was gonna say, don't
Always.
forget, Gale has
How
not.
much HP do you have?
Gale
8.
has 11.
8 HP.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
10 points of healing, Gale.
Oh God. Okay. Well, let's just forget about the fact that Dagger's about to die. Whatever.
All right.
Done lately, Gale.
Killed an ancient elvish crazy tree? I don't know. I don't know.
Touche, salesman, touche. All right, Tormund.
Fair
Fit a whole lot of elven runes on this bad boy. Slaps the hood.
By the way, after Tormund's turn, Arkonan, you're going to be able to release that necrotic attack.
Ooh, sexy.
The world's best fart.
World's best fart. It's a little.
What are you doing, Tormund?
I hit him and it's 11 points slashing damage.
11 points slashing damage. All right.
What's my fleck back on lightning?
Your fleck back on lightning will be 6 points of lightning damage.
Thank you. All right. Taking that in stride, gonna swing again. That one is going to be a 16 to hit.
16 will just hit.
Yahtzee.
Actually, no, 16 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Never mind then. I'm gonna put that fucking damage dice away. And then since I don't hit, I don't have to fucking take his lightning bullshit. And I'm going to dodge my happy ass over to the other side of him, still within range, not taking an attack of opportunity.
All right. Arkonan, go ahead and rule whatever this necrotic charge looks like.
So it's you see like the dust in the air kind of start to come towards me, and then like it's that moment like the superhero movie moment where all the sound just dies, and then you see the boom wave of just complete fucking destruction.
Slow rolling gas. All right, it's gonna make a saving throw. Nat fucking 1, dude.
I thought you were about to say 20, dude. I was about to be triggered.
I was gonna punch my computer screen.
Holy shit.
What are we rolling on lay die?
I turned into a fucking werewolf for nothing.
No, it looks fucking amazing.
Thank you.
And the transition was awesome. I wasn't in the room, so I didn't see it, but I know in my in my mind's eye.
In my mind's eye.
It was amazing.
DTD.
Woo!
32 points of damage.
Oh fuck. So the wave just crawls across his body, and as it's crawling, you can see it at like each point that it moves across, you can see just crumbling, and the flesh is just rotting off and just sloughing off, and then before it even hits the ground, it's turning to dust, and then the bones follow, and then it gets halfway through the body, and then just
slumps down, and part of it is just struggling there to breathe, and it's bristling up a little bit, and the electricity is swirling. And did you see as this cloud around it bellows, you can see that Toll of the Dead hand begin to rise up. And one hand comes up, so does another, and you see a small thread in between both of them as it lowers across the top of that boar's head, as it wraps around what's left of it, and like a pinprick, it tugs and pulls away, and you just see void, just the blackest of black. And as that cloud rolls away, the only thing that's left on the ground, no more blood, no bodies, no twigs, just a single feather in its spot.
Goosebumps. And as the boar, I'll go up to the feather and just play with it with my snout.
It takes a minute as everybody just kind of stands back and watches this scene play out. Arkonan, you slowly fade back in your half-elf form. I lean over to Gale. Certainly don't see that every fucking day.
He, you see him put out the spell he was going to cast on the one remaining boar, and you certainly do not. But then again, I have not seen anything like what I have seen for the last few days.
And for a moment, it's just utter silent. No more rumbling. No more pig squealing. Just silent. You can hear the rumble of clouds and thunder break that silence. Distant. You can't help but think in the back of your head that that's the sound of an angry god. Of a god that's been bested today. Everyone is still in the room. You are free to RP.
Wait, hold on. Arkonan, you were the fucking second boar? How did that shit happen?
And Arkonan is still kneeling down and just kind of, he picks up the feather and he puts it to his forehead, and you can see a little symbol glow on his forehead. And then he puts it in his pocket and he stands up and he turns around, and his bottom teeth are still a little bit too big. And he says, "That fucking well."
Wait,
there's
the well the fucking tree is in?
Yeah. Once we cleared the blight, the well lit up with the ancient elven runes, and I went over to throw some detritus away and ended up crushing the well, and the next thing I knew, I just had an insane rampage.
Still not as cool as my transformation, though.
Wait, hold on, Bo. I nearly shit myself when you ran up behind me. I jumped away just because I thought you were another one of fucking Talos' boars.
I mean, it was a smart idea to do so. I don't think there was any stopping me.
Exactly. I didn't want to be in between you two. By the way, Bo, you know, you can drop that whole shit now if you want.
I guess I could, but I didn't really get to do anything with it, so you know, I did a really cool flip, and well, no one said anything, and so I'm just gonna kind of sit over here and
Hey, I got a great idea. Why don't you take a jog through the manse and see if there's anybody else to kill?
I could do that.
At this point, it's been a little bit of time. Bo actually has to do a wisdom saving throw. And that's a 7. Who's closest
Fucking
to Bo?
weirdos.
Nobody, because you're kind of over in that corner,
Yeah.
so it's gonna look more like Will Ferrell in Old School when he kind of punches and kicks. You just kind of go all in on the wallpaper in this room. I would go Scarlett Johansson on you and tell you to calm down, but Dirakt don't give a fuck. He's just like,
Sun's getting awfully low.
You guys would hear like a thunderous clap again, and then a shatter as Gale walks to the closest window to the outside, just puts his hand on it, and you just see the entire thing blow out. And then you're just gonna see him like staring up and watching the storm as it leaves.
And you can see that storm is now directly where you came. It's just absolutely giving hell to the southwest.
We will talk again, I'm sure.
Directly over Falcon Lodge. Dirakt kind of makes his way back over into where the well was at. Gentlemen, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Tormund's gonna walk back over and it's gonna kind of grab Gale by the shoulder and pull him away from the window on his way around. While he does that, he's gonna tuck him under his arm. The fuck are you talking to?
Myself.
You lie to girls, don't lie to me.
Tormund, I've known you for 2 days, and you've already made me piss off a god.
Now, we're getting a little bit closer to where the question I asked. You were talking to him, weren't you?
I think that I ran quite a bit of time away from him, and now, well, I think he sees that he knows he made the right choice. Clearly, he just did not approach it the right way.
Well, oh, damn it, boys! Look at that thing! As Dirakt yells at you, you guys both turn around and you see a floating blue crystal above where that well once was.
Hey, that's what I saw just before I transformed.
I immediately
keep him away from it.
I immediately cast detect magic.
If you cast detect magic, then it comes off as like Limburger cheese to you. You could smell this thing from a mile away. Just floating. Runes no longer glowing in the side of this well. Just a solitary, suspended crystal.
You know,
I'm gonna say,
I can get that down, maybe.
Nope, hold on.
It's
I'm
not
taller
that.
right now. I can do it.
Nope, don't touch it.
It's not.
I think
It's not that far up in the air.
Sorry.
I think I have something for this, and I'll pull out one book from one pocket and I'll flip through it. Nope, and I'll pull out another book that's smaller than this book, the first book in this pocket, flip through it and go, nope, and then I'll reach down into my boot and pull out an even smaller book, and like just flip through the pages, and I go, oh, this is the one, yep. Is that a smudge? Just blood. Okay. And then I'll sit down and I'll start tracing on the ground. And then I'll pull out from the same boot a small pearl, and I'll hold it up to my eye, and I'll ritually cast Identify.
I lean over to Gale. What do you think he's got held in his ass? Cause you,
Gale just he starts laughing. I hope it does not body parts.
As you cast Identify, you're able to tell that this crystal is indeed ancient. And it is 100% the source of the magical power that has been inside this manse for centuries. While the magic you can't pinpoint down to one particular thing, you know that it's indeed very, very wild and unpredictable.
This is probably stupid, but fuck it. Gail's gonna walk up to it. This is so dumb. Gail's gonna walk up to it, and he's just going to like kind of stare at it, and similar to when he was watching the storm, he recognizes kind of that wild, chaotic nature of what is the storm. And he's just gonna like, he's just gonna reach out and try and grab it. And while he's thinking that, he's just thinking to himself, I am the storm. I am the storm. And he's going to try and just pluck it like he's grabbing a rock up off the ground.
All right. Gonna have to refresh your roll 20. All right. First, I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going to use that inspiration, that's for sure. Nice. 17.
17. I want you to roll a 1d10.
Six.
As you concentrate, you close your eyes and you place your hands on that crystal, and it kind of takes the breath out of the room. And your fingers slowly grab on either side like a thunderclap. It blows everybody in the room back 5 feet as you take that crystal in your hand, and you everyone else can see there's just a layer of electricity that he's wrapped around trying to contain this crystal. You can see the lightning inside of his eyes. All of your sorcery points regain as you continue to hold this crystal. The electricity aura begins to grow around you. What are you doing next?
I think what Gale has been trying to do this entire time. Quell the storm. Control it. Contain it. It's difficult, but based on the recent happenings, not impossible. So he's going to try to contain and control this. And if it requires it surging and scorching him, obviously that's fine. He doesn't want his friends to be hurt by this. So he'll probably take it as he's struggling, and he'll just slowly, like almost like a force is pushing against him, and he'll just struggle and he'll struggle and he'll struggle, and then he'll just press it against his chest, and he'll use that momentum to just kind of hold it as the storm swirls around and the lightning starts arcing off, and you see him just like gritting, and there's this pain and there's this frustration and there's this just hurt, but he knows that this is something that he has to do, and he doesn't understand the full picture, but he knows that at this moment this is a chapter that he needs to solve.
Roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
$24.
As you guys see what looks like a mini thunderhead erupt over above where those windows were at, just a raging storm. Inside this room, it's even worse than when the boars were actually inside this room. It's almost so much static electricity in one room that you can't even feel like you can breathe. And as you hold on to that crystal, it begins to flatten. And it spins and turns as you can feel it turning into cold, hard steel. Jagged lightning bolts on either side. As it forms itself into half staff, half javelin of lightning in between your hands. As you open up your eyes, it stabilizes. As you look at this gift of the storm and you look up, at this point the clouds are still up above you, but you can move them with just your thought. As the rest of the group looks back as you turn around with this new forged magic item in your hand. Elvish ruins down the side still, like they were on the well. You think you have at least quelled this storm.
Gale will just turn to all the people in the room, and he'll just look at the staff, and he'll just a slight smile will appear on his face, and then he'll just kind of collapse, just exhausted to the ground, holding this, just breathing heavily.
In the moment that Gel turns around, Bo just locks eyes on him and that thing, and he sees things going on, and you just hear one really loud and he just lets one go in like celebration and victory, and then with that sheds his werewolf form and goes back to being a half orc.
Tormund's gonna rush over to grab Gale.
You definitely get shocked.
It's like a
Roll that
really,
lightning damage.
really heavy hand buzzer.
Yeah.
Light taser-ish.
It's the first time I've gotten shocked picking your ass up. The fuck off the ground.
Hopefully
just
it will
happened to
not be
you.
the last.
But get the fuck on your feet now.
And he'll use his staff, and he'll use Tormund, and he'll get back up. Take a couple deep breaths. We did it. We fucking did it.
Yes, we fucking did. Now the question is, what do we do next?
Let's get you that fucking head.
Fucking do it.
I would like that. Very much.
Well, he looks at Gale in the eye and goes, well, depending on the day, you either have my sword or my claws.
Bo, it was good to have you here. We couldn't have done it without you. Even if your strategies are bold, fortune favors the bold.
I have a thing for flair, if you will.
I'll never be able to
Also-
take the wild out of you.
Yeah. Also, Gale, neither of us had a really cool kill, but I had the coolest transformation, so I win.
Someday you'll understand, Bo. Life's not all about a competition.
Yeah, but we had a bet, Dirakt, so I'm trying to get my money.
It's true. Yeah.
Gale looks at the fucking lightning staff rod next to him. Then he looks at Bo. And he walks over and he digs into his pocket. And then he's like, what am I doing? This is more fitting. And he takes the last earring and he takes it off of his ear. And he holds it up to you, and you see this silver clasp with this like blue gem, this raindrop.
Mm-hmm.
And he just hands it over to you. A deal is a deal, my friend. But also, as maybe a little bit of a token for a budding friendship.
Yeah, Gale, I'm not gonna take a piece of silver from you, you dumb shit. I'm a goddamn werewolf.
It is not the silver that is the important part. It is the gem. It's worth quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, but silver's not good for me.
Oh, is that actually a real thing?
Yes, that is a very, very real thing.
Oh, for crying in the rain! Tormund's gonna go over. He's gonna pull the silver off the fucking teardrop, hold it in his hand, and he's gonna hold it out with an open hand to fucking Bo with just the jewel on it.
Thank you.
Like, how serious is it?
It'll fucking kill him!
Yeah, it'll kill me.
Like, if you touch it?
Yeah, I mean, if I touch it, it's just not gonna feel really good, but I'm gonna drop it instantly.
Gale,
Arkonan's behind with like a piece of silver and almost to his neck. Like he's
Bo
like
snaps around. I was like, I can feel that.
if you're not familiar, it kind of looks like those mall belly button piercing jobs that they did back in the 90s that went way wrong. That's what it looks like. It's a very infected the longer he would leave it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it don't fit. Yeah, no, I know it's like those things, werewolves, vampires, whatever. It all sounds like it's made up, garlic, silver. No, it's real. Yeah, silver.
Don't get pierced at Claire's, kids. It's next to the cookie corner. It's a bad idea.
But I appreciate it. Also, bet's a bet. He just tosses him 500 gold.
He catches it. The fuck did you get this money?
I was in the woods as a werewolf killing people for 6 months, and you were gonna ask questions?
Where are these people?
In the woods, dead.
Did you document them? Can you draw a map?
Woods area.
Arkonan, you're assuming there's not plenty of dead people here. I mean, go search the fucking castle grounds or something. Did you see what he was eating
Oh
in
shit!
there?
I forgot he's a weirdo.
That reminds me, if you go upstairs in the hallway and you go to the double doors, there's body parts everywhere.
And he's gone. He's just literally like.
And then Gale just hand the money back. I don't need your money. This was a friendly wager.
Yeah. Well,
Take your money back.
See, the thing is a deal's a deal, and I'm not gonna lie, what you just did with that gym was pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. I was over there in the corner just screaming, "What tarnation!" It's you never know, man. But you know what? I did a front flip and turned into a werewolf. I do that shit on the daily. You done took a gym and turned it in some sort of magic power shit. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, half of it's yours.
But
That was certainly a mouthful.
drinks are on me next time we run into each other.
That was a bad decision on your part to say that one.
Technically,
Tormund.
you're paying for it.
Oh,
Tormund.
God damn it.
Come here.
What do you got, Dirakt? You want some silver? He's gonna hold a part of the earring in his hand.
I shake my head as if you're trying to offer me fucking a handful of stinky onions out of the garden. No, look at this. And I pull up a leather-bound map from inside the room. Take a look at this. I throw it over to you.
Tormund's gonna kind of unfurl it in his hands and open it up, hold it up to the light, look at it kind of confused.
You see a lighthouse, one on the coast.
The fuck is a... All right, I see a map. This is a lighthouse, right? Over here by the coast? The fuck did you find, Dirakt?
I'm not quite sure. I don't know what they need with a map of a lighthouse. Clearly see it's not too far north of Fandolin.
I mean, if we follow the coastline down, I mean, I think I know where this is. Let's... It's got to be something to what's going on in here. What the fuck are trees and a goddamn lightning giant all joined together? Whatever it is, this point, I think is our next spot.
Arkonan, you come back to the room with a small piece of knowledge. That room is full of sailors.
So, has it been like, would you say 10 minutes?
Yeah.
So I come back in the room, and behind me shuffles two bodies, very like, slowly and awkwardly, and I say, "I'd like you to meet Adam and Steve." I can tell you that room was probably an entire ship's worth of sailors.
Like galleon, sloop.
How many do you think I found in there, DM?
Multiple. I mean, it's not just one crew. It looks 10 to 12. Could be vessels of any size.
Upwards of a galleon, maybe several smaller ships.
There was a lot of body parts.
Is that what I could smell that whole time?
That was smell.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Werewolf's nose never lies.
Obviously, some kind of harvesting has been going on in this site. Whatever that blight was that was in the well. There's no doubt in my mind that they've been feeding it. When we got here, this entire place is corrupted, twisted. Maybe they've needed these bodies. Maybe the woods, just hunting the woods, couldn't provide enough.
But, Dirakt, you think they're moving bodies up the river to here? I mean, it's not like we're not fucking landlocked in the middle of this place.
They're not taking it up the river, boy. This lighthouse, if it's the one that I think, it's in between Phandalin and Neverwinter.
It's a long fucking ways to go for a feeding ground. What?
It's not. But what if it's not a feeding ground?
Well, it is the perfect place to hide what you are doing. Sailors are gone for months and months.
It is.
Sometimes they're lost at sea and they never return.
Thank you.
I mean, if we're being honest, in this world, people just die all the time and no one questions it. So,
My 2 zombies are searching the room, by the way.
This X represents the spot where Dirakt thinks.
wait, which one?
On the
There.
coastline.
On the coast.
Okay.
Means
Now
they've been,
Scroll up for a second.
means they've been hauling bodies up the trail, if that's true.
We're not at Dragon Bear. We're at the X on the edge of the woods, right? Not the loggers camp.
Right there?
Yeah.
We are.
No, we're at Falcon Hunter's Lodge. We're
Give
deep
me
in the
one,
woods.
give me 1 second.
I say we're probably like, yeah, somewhere.
Ah, there we go. So,
God.
shit, they've been moving body parts up the Tribord Trail. That would explain the fucking boars we saw. Dirakt, that would explain what we saw. We went to the loggers camp. We saw those boars.
I'm
They
sure
didn't attack us, but they watched us.
the minute they could probably hit those woods, they've hit them. Keep our eye out open in the beginning of that trail between the coastline and the beginning of the forest. I think we need to pay that lighthouse a visit.
I think you're right. Gale, you up for another adventure, or do you need to go back to Neverwinter?
I could think of nothing more that would piss my father off than to just be gone for an indiscriminate amount of time. Besides, I really want to see what this can do.
What about you, Master Huntsman? I know you've got a livelihood to upkeep. You want to go with us to the coast?
I don't have a livelihood. I stumbled on it. I can stumble out of it. Besides, I think we might have set some traps that I don't think I can take away.
I don't think anybody wants to go back to the Falcon's Lodge for a long time.
Gonna be interesting when they do. Besides that, I think I owe your family a debt.
Bo? You get a long ride ahead of you? Or you want to stay with us for a little bit?
I'll tell you what, Tormund. I ain't one to plan things. I'll head that direction, but let's play it by ear.
Now, do you got to go running off into the woods? We're on the trail. We're not going to hold it against you. Just do me a favor.
Yeah?
Keep an ear to the wind in case you hear me howl.
All right. I'll follow you for now. But I'll remember that, Hal, for the rest of my life.
You're not the only one marked with that. Well, we should probably get some rest here. What do you think, Dirakt? And then head out of these trees, get the Triboard Trail, and go towards the coast?
Let's give ourselves a little minute before we head off.
I got some spam in the bag.
God damn it, Tormund.
What?
It tastes like shit.
It's the easiest thing to keep on the trail. You know that.
Also, like, I just want to point out, this place is ancient, and that dude just got something from a crystal. Do we want to maybe, like, take a peek around?
Oh, I was thinking you want to get the fuck out of here.
No. I want to see what else is here. I mean, he got a cool rod. I got cool friends. They don't talk much. They kind of smell a little bit. Just ignore that. I don't know. There might be something else in here.
Perhaps maybe we take a look around and then we find a place that seems decently safe, and I know I could use a rest.
Tormund's gonna look around the room they're in. There's fireplaces in here. Why don't you look around? I'm gonna start a fire. I'm gonna cook us some fucking... What time is it? Fuck it, I'm gonna cook us a meal.
It's always breakfast time, no matter what time it is.
You come across the kitchen, let me know.
Bo's gonna walk outside and get one of the boars, the actual boars that they killed, and just drag it back in. And he just takes one hand and it kind of morphs into his werewolf form, and he just skins it. Tormund, cook this.
Tormund's makeshifting a fire, looking at the boar, going, "Are you sure you got enough?"
Last minute whole hog.
Hey, get down with it, Tormund. I know you can.
14 beers later, you wake up, the fire's been out for 2 hours. Sounds like you're ordering McDonald's, boys. Been there for one of those pig roasts before.
Wait, this isn't PAX East, bro.
Or like Guardian Con than PAX East.
Oh, God.
That's actually true.
3 a.m. McDonald's hamburgers is a beautiful thing.
Oh, my God.
Especially when you get 74 of them.
Thanks, Ginger.
Goodness.
Although I still fucking, a side note, I still crave those fucking chicken wings every goddamn day. That you got at the pool?
Oh, the pool chicken wings.
Dude.
I'd forgotten about those.
Now you will not ever forget.
Oh yeah, I've got those. %.
Arkonan, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Alrighty. 23.
All right. As you go searching through the manse to find anything of nature, you do find a cloak. And at first, you don't quite know what it does. You put it on and it billows out. And you're like, what else does this thing do other than just look like it billows in the wind? And that's when you realize you're able to do an extra misty step with it. When it billows. Anyone else searching the manse?
Not Tormund and Bo.
I mean, I probably would. I'll take a look.
Do my zombies count?
Carefully.
You've been searching for shit with your two zombies like it was Goodwill. You've been pilfering to find anything that looked as cool as that staff. Gale, you're gonna be with Dirakt. Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. I wouldn't go by myself.
As we actually go to the room that all the orcs were piled into. It stinks.
Mm-hmm.
Laid out in a series of cots. You walk into the room and you look down and you can see what looks like one large, well-used wooden pickle.
Nice. What do you think, Dirakt?
I'd certainly say it's got some experience, Gale. I produce Mage Hand. And as my Mage Hand grabs that pickle, it locks into place in air. Well. I haven't seen one of these in a fortnight. And here they just thought it was a toy. I can see why. My mage hand clicks it, and I throw it dead center massed at you, Gale. Do you catch it, or do you just let it hit you?
Probably would definitely try to stop it from hitting me. That's for sure.
It slowly slides down.
As you grab onto it, it locks into place. Freeform, suspended in air. As I pat you on the back and I walk out of the room, that, my boy, is an immovable rod.
This could be useful.
Oh, it's been useful, all right.
Right. Just gonna pull out like a handkerchief and just click it, and
Just
maybe some time in the fire would be good.
I can see it's got like the symbol of your family, like crest on it. Like the New York Yankees logo.
He's just gonna go and he's just gonna like place it like in the fire. Just going to let it be cleansed a bit.
The fuck are you doing in my fire?
There's multiple fires. There's multiple fires in there.
It's fine.
Arkonan, what will you do? Now that the lodge is... Well, probably not the lodge anymore. It's the next thing the next chapter in your life, Arkonan.
I mean, I really always did want to change people's perceptions about my practice. There's a lot of untapped potential when you have 24 hours of a body.
I understand. We may not agree, but I understand. There's certainly not enough that practice that magic the way that you practice it.
No, there's really nobody. Everybody that I try to learn from just didn't sit well with me. So I could after a while I could definitely see why necromancy is not shined upon.
It's a science that can easily be contorted. It will always be in the eye of the beholder. I appreciate what you've done. I hope that you shed that light on the many more people, Arkonan. Gail, you have any fucking clue what that thing is that you're clasping like a teddy bear?
Hey, Arkonan.
You actually do know. Innately know.
Never mind. It's the staff of thunder and lightning?
You know, with its possession now, it's a modified version of control weather. You can control storms. You can control their wind, movement. It's a very, very basic piece of that ability that you have not practiced over time yet, but you have the ability to attempt to wield the storm. Also, you've been toying with it, holding it in your hand. You've raised it up with one. You can feel it. Pure raw electricity. Once per 24 hours, you can yeet this son of a bitch as a javelin of lightning. It will not actually lose its physical form. You will still maintain it, but you were able to Zeus chuck a 4d6 lightning bolt.
Zeus chuck.
And unlike a normal javelin where they have to make a dexterity saving throw, this is a roll for attack. No, I do not have this custom item made. I will have to make it.
Way to lose the mystery there. How you do everything.
I look over and that's Tormund shitting on the meat.
I actually get on the meat. I just get gas. That's all.
It's, gentlemen, it builds up over the course of a fight and he lets it all go. Spend enough time around the boy, you'll understand. He's like a hot air balloon.
My stress coping mechanism, asshole.
You're a goddamn zeppelin of shit thunder, boy.
Shut up.
Something else. Over the course of the next handful of hours, Tormund, I want you to roll me a survival check with advantage off of pulling out this last minute whole hog.
Oh, I'll take that fucking nat 20 on a whole hog.
Are you kidding me? You nat 20 on whole hog? Oh, dude.
Listen,
Weeds.
good.
Do that, chat. Let's rain
it was a nat 20 and a 4. We were either
Oh.
good or we're going to eat like shit.
God,
Good.
dude, we were about to just eat bacon, man.
This is a
Let's
whole hog
go.
pit barbecue, bro.
Dude.
Melts in your mouth.
Oh, man. He's been kind enough to give everybody a little bit of jowl to make sure that everybody got some and didn't just lord over it. Oh,
Well, I would have kicked his damn ass if he took it all.
that
I'm the one that brought it in.
perfectly laid that piece of jowl over the top of the back loin that he's pulled for everybody. A little bit of money muscle. Somehow you were even able to find some bullshit earthy ass herbs out in this joint that weren't completely blighted.
Don't forget, I have herbs in my bag from our last collection.
You
So
do.
I didn't have to worry about the shit that I found. I'm traveling with herbs.
You were able to find a shit ton of wild rice and workable mushrooms.
Eating good.
Eating good.
Fucking rice-a-roni this motherfucker. Mm. The boy can eat, can he, boys? The boy can eat.
I don't know where he puts it all.
He's a hell of a cook. Hell, he might be a better cook than he is even a fighter.
Yeah, you need some more of these. You need some more of this rice and mushrooms.
Yes.
I mean, I'll take some. They're very good. You know what I want to do, Tormund? Maybe not. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
No. Enlighten me. What the fuck do you want to do?
Well, if we ever, well, I think it would be very funny to have you sitting at the table with my parents at family dinner.
Funny or disastrous?
Both,
You know,
and that's what would be great.
Gale? He looks at him dead in the eyes and points at him. We make it to Neverwinter. I'm gonna fucking cook your family dinner.
You don't know my family.
Wait, you're gonna cook his family for dinner?
You're gonna,
No,
yeah.
I'm not gonna cook his family. I'm going to cook them dinner.
Oh, you had me worried there for a second. That's
Worried. I was
useful
excited.
real estate.
Arkonan, I don't think I will ever fully understand you. But
That's fair. That's fair.
to each their own.
Arkonan just like holds his bowl over for more like vegetables and rice.
Tormund's the only thing Tormund is missing is the kiss the cook apron, as he's just doling out more wild rice and mushrooms and more hog and all the other shit he's put together for the meal.
So and you can see that like he's very polite about it, but Arkonan doesn't eat the meat.
You gonna let that hog go to waste?
You can have it.
So he doesn't even hesitate. He just grabs and everything that was on his plate. Just...
When you do it, I do it. You kind of lose the. Kind of loses its flair. As he just kind of like looks over at his two new companions and goes.
Yeah, that is pretty gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I usually go for skeletons, but I didn't see any like just skeleton. It's just bones in there.
Hey, Arkonan, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I'm damn near just an animal, a wild animal at this point in my life, and I eat about damn near everything, and that grosses me out.
I mean, eventually they'll become skeletons.
Yeah, but they're not now, and listen, that makes me not hungry, and that's saying something. Tormund, actually, no, he'd probably eat them. Let's not talk about that.
What? What are you saying?
Nothing, Tormund. Go back to eating.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how you get on doing stuff like that, man. I tell you what, that's some weird honky business. You know.
I get this big by eating just vegetables. Drinking.
I mean, that's weird too.
Right now.
That's weird.
I can make him stand in the other room. It's fine.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. And I turn to them and I just speak in Abyssal and I just like and then they just like turn around and walk to the other room and close the door behind them.
Thank you. We were trying to eat here, and you had literal dead bodies next to us. I'm pretty sure you scared Gale a little bit. No. He seems easily excitable.
What? No, I was. I was totally fine. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was nothing.
Yeah, your stuttering really lends itself to your fondness.
Have you tried the food? It is incredible. You cannot think of anything else. It is so good. That's
okay,
20 insight.
It's not that good.
Yeah, he didn't like the bodies. Not a fan. He's just like
I'm like slowly eating the mushrooms, just like staring at him suspiciously. I'm like,
while we're on the topic, when I go to sleep tonight, if I wake up at any point and you have those fuckers over me, they will die, and you might as well. So I'm just.
they can die. I can just resurrect them again.
Yeah, can you resurrect yourself?
I don't think he's tried yet.
That is kind of a goal of my profession.
I just kind of look at Dirakt. Just go back to my food. I'm not jumping on that one.
I don't know if it's my goal. I'm just saying overall.
I think you should be careful about what you dabble in.
Like a dinner for schmucks. Everyone enjoying the revelry of not defending themselves for life or limb. Camera kind of zooms out on you guys having family dinner, enjoying some time together as human beings, not just adventurers. And what's left of this woodland manse. After everybody gets their fill, gentlemen, you have some duties here before we leave. As we begin to create a pyre outside for what's left of the dead. Tormund,
Yeah.
Do the honors, my friend. As it crests into the evening, moon high in the sky, I hand you the torch.
Tormund just holds the torch in his hand, looks at Dirakt and just hands it back. I don't know who these people are. This is personal. Still. So for every god that we've run onto so far, Morden, Shanti, the Phoenix, the Raven Queen, and whatever gods they held to themselves, we'll send them back. He just leans down and blows it into the base of the pyre to get it started.
And as that smoke and flame lights up, the rest of this band of adventurers on the outside, looking as the flames rise high, can't help but notice the rumble of thunder and lightning. All around you. And that's where we will end.
I was about to say, I'm
session.
pretty sure Bo lets out a howl there, but my roommates are asleep, so I'm not gonna howl.
Mini howl.
No.
Good shit, you guys. Thank you, Nell and Tim and Adam, for joining us on some epic adventures.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate
Man.
you guys.
Woo! What a session. What a session.
Holy moly.
Glad you're able to work it into your schedule now.
I was missing it for a goddamn world. No fucking way, dude.
Bo's got a
Love it.
new fan in the
Love it.
shape of a snobby noble kid.
I don't know. I do believe he's a little less snotty than he used to be. Still a little poncy fuck, but you know he's not as snotty as he once was when he started.
He's been through some shit at summer camp.
Yes.
I tell you what, from the time from time Bo met him to now, Bo doesn't want to kill him as much as he did.
Well, that's good. I mean, you know, it's fine. I'll buy you drinks next time so that you know it's good. We're good.
Yeah.
Bribe you
dude.
with booze.
Just give Bo pork and booze and you're good.
Yeah,
Pork and booze is a good way to get over on anybody.
that's what I do with Nelstar, and it works pretty well.
Pork and booze to the win.
You're not wrong.
Man, so good. Oh,
Really good. Great way to cap off a damn good day.
Hell yeah. And that's where we're going to end the VOD, guys. You guys be good to each other. Stay safe out there and wash your damn hands.
Filthy animal.
Love y'all.